Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Cbse courses with Reeti. In the previous videos, we learnt about human eye and the colorful world, in which we particularly talked about myopia, hypermetropia, presbyopia and cataract. And in this video, we are going to start with another very interesting topic and very important star mark topic from this chapter, that is dispersion through prism. This is something you have not really learned in your previous classes very deeply. So in this video I am going to start this topic with extreme detail. So I want your concentration, and if you haven't liked, subscribed and shared to my channel yet, please do so, and also comment below all about your experience on my YouTube channel. So dispersion, what do you mean by dispersion? Through you all know. And what is prism? Tell me, what is dispersion and what is prism? What do you understand by these terms? So here I have written dispersion of light is the splitting of white light into 7 constituent colors. So basically a white light is actually made up of 7 colors, that is known as wave gear: violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. In 7 colors का combination together makes a white color. White color is the combination of these 7 colors. Now you will ask me that if white light is made up of this gear, then why we never realize it? Why we never see it? So the answer to this is we will see this in today's video. We are going to learn that how the white light gets split into this gear, that is spectrum of light, in 7 colors में कैसे split हो जाता है यह white light. The process of splitting, the process of separation of the white light into 7 constituent color जिनसे white light बनी है, the wave gear, that process is known as dispersion of light. ठीक है. The band of color component of a light beam is called spectrum. This is I have just written, it have no really hidden meaning or something, but you can write it down in your notes, so that if they ask you in MCQ what is known as the band of color component of a light beam, so you can answer its spectrum. Now let's talk about this image first. This image is quite interesting. This triangular thing is nothing but a glass prism. It's a 3D structure known as glass prism. ठीक है. Now glass prism is triangular in shape. It has 3 sides, 1, 2 and 3 if you see from a surface. ठीक है. Now here are few terms that we need to understand about glass prisms before starting the topic. First is angle of prism. So this is nothing but angle of prism. This side, ये जो top का है, this one is known as angle of prism. ठीक है. Then this one another term known as angle of deviation. What is angle of deviation? So here let us try to understand this particular thing. When a light ray falls on a glass frames, एक side पे पहले light ray fall की like this. Okay. Now here refraction will occur. Refraction means bending of light ray. ये क्यों होता है? ड्यू टू चेंज in medium. So here this is air, this is a glass. Rarer to denser medium, right? Rarer to denser medium. So now what will happen? Rarer to denser medium, so towards the normal bend होगा, right? इस इंसिडेंट रे को had to go like this, straight, but due to the refraction that occurred because of different mediums, refraction की वजह से air being a rarer medium, glass being a denser medium, refraction took place towards the normal. Refraction takes place towards the normal. So this is normal. यहाँ ऐसे जाना था, but it went like this. Okay. Now यहाँ तक बात समझ आई? A light ray fell on a side of a glass prism. So it went like this. Then due to refraction, it went this way. And now again refraction will occur. अब from air glass to air. अब क्या होगा? From glass to air, denser to rarer medium. This is your normal, so this time it will be away from normal, right? इस बार refraction will take away from normal. Normal से दूर होगा. And this is how it goes. Like जाना था ऐसे. It had to go like this, but it went like this. Why? Because denser to rarer medium, away from the normal. Rarer to denser medium, towards the normal. Okay? I hope this is clear. So you can see how there are 1, 2. Twice the refraction took place. Refraction took place twice. 2 time refraction हुआ. And this is how the refraction or the ray passes. एक second. So it started from here, the incident ray, and came out from here. ठीक है? Now what is angle of deviation? Let me tell you about it. So let me first clear it all here. I don't know why it's not working all of a sudden. Okay, I guess I should use eraser instead. Okay, perfect. I hope the journey of an incident ray to emergent ray समझ आया. The refraction took place twice because air to glass, glass to air. हमारा light ray जा रहा है. Now we know why this path looks like so strange. कभी कैसे भी जा रहा है. Okay. So this is angle of prism. We understood यहाँ से incident ray, फिर refracted ray, फिर emergent ray. Emergent ray why? Because यहाँ से emerge हो रही है. ये हुई incident ray, ये तो होती है refracted ray, इतना तो पता है. This emergent ray is new to you, and emergent ray क्यों कह रहे हैं इसको? Because it's emerging from the glass prism itself. ठीक है? Now angle of deviation. The angle between incident ray and emergent ray when projected backwards is known as angle of deviation. And सो एंगल बिटवीन इंसिडेंट रे को पीछे करो, प्रोजेक्ट, राइट, प्रोजेक्टेड बैक, इंसिडेंट रे और एमरजेंट रे को प्रोजेक्ट बैक करो, ये रहा एमरजेंट रे, इसको भी पीछे करो. So now the angle made is nothing but angle of deviation. Angle of deviation is the angle between the incident ray and emergent ray when projected backwards. I hope it is clear. Let me tell you about the prism thing once again. ये क्या है? This is your prism. पहले इंसिडेंट रे स्ट्राइक करी. दिस इज अ रफ डायग्राम. लेट्स से येलो लाइट कलर की टॉर्च से आपने बीम स्ट्राइक करवाई प्रिज्म के एक साइड में, दैट इज योर इंसिडेंट रे. रिफ्रैक्शन होगा बिकॉज इट्स पासिंग फ्रॉम एयर टू ग्लास. सो रिफ्रैक्शन की वजह से इट बिकम्स पैरेलल टू द थर्ड साइड, इस साइड से पैरेलल हो गया. ठीक है. फ्रॉम हेयर देन अगेन रिफ्रैक्शन टेक्स प्लेस बिकॉज ग्लास टू एयर जा रहा है एंड फाइनली इट इमर्जेस आउट, और इसको हम कहते हैं इमर्जेंट रे, इसको कहते हैं रिफ्रैक्टेड रे. ठीक है. एंड दिस इज हाउ योर लाइट रेज सीम्स टू बी कमिंग आउट. क्लियर. नाउ दिस इज योर एंगल ऑफ प्रिज्म. ऑल्सो अगर आप इमर्जेंट रे को और incident ray ko if you project back you will get angle of deviation. Correct. Clear hai. Okay, what's happening? Okay, so let me just remove this now. I don't know why my select thing is not working right now and I have to do this instead, but I hope deviation, I mean dispersion is clear to you all कि हो कैसे रहा है dispersion. Clear. Don't worry if you are not able to understand everything it at once. Okay, no worries. Now this is again a glass prism. This is air here, air only. White light strikes here, white light strikes here. Now what will happen? Now refraction हुआ and you will see 7 colors coming out. You can try this out at your homes. White light is actually splitted into 7 colors. 7 रंगों में बिखर गई white light. How? Because of the different velocities. Every color, whether it's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, every color have different velocity in this prism, due to which अलग अलग टाइम पे they are coming out, अलग अलग टाइम पे they are coming out, तो वो फिर white light ना रह के individual colors बन जा रही हैं. And this is how you get your wave gear. So wave gear, actually many of the students think that violet starts from here above. So no, wave gear आप लिखोगे नीचे से, एंड की तरफ से जाएगा, like this. And just a minute. Now here I'll tell you कि इनकी different velocities कैसे हैं. White light gets splitted into 7 constituent colors. इसको हम कहते हैं dispersion. ठीक है. This is dispersion, splitting of white light into 7 constituent colors. Please write the definition, all these definitions in your notebook. Now, when white light passes through glass prism, the light disperses into its 7 constituent color, और आप यहाँ लिख सकते हो splitting, whatever you want. Now ये होता कैसे है? So let me write down something here. Can you understand this expression? It's something you learned in class 7th maths. इस तरह के expressions लिखना. So actually, you know what? Let me remove it and write it down clearly because it's very very important. We need a clear board. Sara concentration will be here. Actually, let me remove it and write it down properly again. So what do you understand with? So this is what? This is frequency. This is velocity. Velocity or the speed, it's the same thing. This is refraction. Refraction. Now इसका मतलब क्या है कि अगर your frequency is not frequency, sorry, I'm really sorry, wavelength we'll say here, ठीक है, wavelength. So wavelength is directly proportional to your velocity. पहले इतना समझते हैं. Wavelength is directly proportional to velocity. मतलब अगर wavelength बढ़ेगा तो velocity बढ़ेगा, अगर wavelength कम होगा तो velocity भी कम होगा. ठीक है, you can search one video direct and inverse proportion तो आपको समझ आएगा. If your wavelength will increase, so velocity भी increase हो जाएगी, and if your wavelength decreases, velocity also decreases. ये इसका मीनिंग है इतने का. ठीक है. Now you will say कि ओके इतना समझ आ गया कि अगर ये इंक्रीज होगा ये भी इंक्रीज होगा, ये डिक्रीज होगा ये भी डिक्रीज हो गया. बट व्हाट इज दिस फ्रैक्शन थिंग? So now let us understand the fraction thing. पहले just write down this expression. Wavelength directly proportional to velocity, directly proportional to diffraction. First write it down this, then write this down everything कि ये increase होगा तो velocity भी increase, wavelength decrease तो velocity भी decrease. This is what this means. Now okay. Okay. Now let's talk about this and this. Wavelength upon 1 upon okay. इसका मतलब क्या है कि if your wavelength increases तो refraction decreases. If your wavelength decreases, diffraction increases. Similarly, V directly inversely proportional to refraction means velocity बढ़ेगी refraction कम होगा, अगर velocity कम होगी तो diffraction ज़्यादा होगा. Now I know यहाँ refraction से आप समझ सकते हो deviation, या इसको आप बोल लो bending. More the velocity, less bending. जितनी ज़्यादा velocity उतनी कम bending. ठीक है. Let me write it down more clearly. जितनी ज़्यादा velocity उतनी कम bending. जितनी कम बेंडिंग उतनी ज़्यादा बेंड, जितनी कम वेलोसिटी उतनी ज़्यादा बेंडिंग। इफ़ योर वेलोसिटी इज मोर देन बेंडिंग विल बी लेस, इफ़ योर वेलोसिटी इज लेस देन बेंडिंग विल बी मोर। ये इसका मीनिंग है। सिमिलरली अगर वेवलेंथ ज़्यादा होगा बेंडिंग कम होगा, वेवलेंथ कम होगा तो बेंडिंग ज़्यादा होगा। दिस इज जस्ट टू रिमेंबर द रिलेशन, this is showing you the relation between wavelength, velocity and bending of a light। जैसे कि रेड हैज मैक्सिमम वेवलेंथ, रेड के पास मैक्सिमम वेवलेंथ है। वेवलेंथ क्या है? डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल। अगर वेवलेंथ ज़्यादा है तो वेलोसिटी भी ज़्यादा है। हेंस रेड हैज मैक्सिमम वेवलेंथ, सो इट हैज मैक्सिमम स्पीड। अब देखो वेवलेंथ ज़्यादा है, वेलोसिटी भी ज़्यादा है, तो रेड का क्या होगा? दिस केस विल बी ऑफ रेड। वेलोसिटी भी ज़्यादा है, वेवलेंथ भी ज़्यादा है, देन बेंडिंग विल बी लेस। Then you can see that it bends the least, it's deviated the least, but opposite to it violet, violet has least wavelength, तो it has, sorry यहाँ लिख लेना, less speed or you can say least speed। violet के पास ज़्यादा वेवलेंथ नहीं है, कम वेवलेंथ है, hence it has less velocity, ज़्यादा कम velocity, so it's bended the most, it's deviated the most। ठीक है। So now if someone asks you why Vibgyor is in this sequence, why red is in the top, Vibgyor at the least, so you will tell them that you will first write this, that wavelength is directly proportional to velocity, inversely proportional to refraction, और refraction को आप बोल सकते हो deviation और bending। Because what is refraction? Refraction is just bending of light ray। Then आप पहले ये वाला पॉइंट लिखोगे, when white light passes through glass prism the light disperses into its 7 constituent color। Then you will write, you will explain कि red ऊपर क्यों है and violet नीचे क्यों है, you will have to explain it। So you will tell that red has maximum wavelength। अब मैक्सिमम वेवलेंथ है तो क्या होगा? इट हैज मैक्सिमम स्पीड। अगर मैक्सिमम स्पीड है तो क्या हुआ? देन इट्स डिविएटेड द लीस्ट, बट अपोजिट टू इट वायलेट, जिसकी वेवलेंथ सबसे कम है, देन इसकी स्पीड भी सबसे कम है, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट इट्स डिविएटेड द मोस्ट। ठीक है। ओके, टेल मी, इंडिगो एंड वायलेट किसकी वेवलेंथ ज़्यादा है? वायलेट की वेवलेंथ ज़्यादा है, इंडिगो की वेवलेंथ ज़्यादा है? जस्ट फॉरगेट ये वाली लाइन अभी भूल जाओ। टेल मी ऑनेस्टली व्हाट डू यू थिंक, इंडिगो की वेवलेंथ ज़्यादा है या वायलेट की? सो नाउ व्हाट यू विल सी बेंडिंग। इंडिगो ज़्यादा बेंड कर रहा है, वायलेट ज़्यादा बेंड कर रहा है? वी नो वायलेट जो है वो ज़्यादा बेंड कर रहा है, वायलेट इज बेंडिंग मोस्ट, बेंड वायलेट हो रहा है, एंड वी नो दैट वेवलेंथ इज इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू बेंडिंग। तो जो सबसे ज़्यादा बेंड कर रहा है उसकी वेवलेंथ सबसे ज़्यादा बेंड कर रहा है उसकी वेवलेंथ क्या होगी? सबसे कम होगी। सो हेंस वी नो दैट इंडिगो की वेवलेंथ ज़्यादा है एज कंपेयर टू वायलेट। ठीक है। यू नो व्हाट, जस्ट रिवाइज इट वंस, पॉज द वीडियो, रिवाइंड द वीडियो, go through the whole concept again. In the next video I am going to explain it once again thoroughly so it's clear to you all. But for today we will end the topic of prism here only, कि white light gets splitted into 7 constituent colors. We learned wavelength is directly proportional to velocity and inversely proportional to bending of light. काफ़ी डीपली समझने की कोशिश की। आई होप ये वाला कॉन्सेप्ट समझ आ रहा हो। अगर ये आपको नहीं समझ आ रहा है बाई एनी चांस दिस थिंग, सो जस्ट गो थ्रू दिस 3 पॉइंट्स। कि white light जो है that passes through glass prism and it disperses into 7 constituent color. अब red का जो है maximum wavelength है, red has maximum speed, इसलिए it's deviated the least. Violet has least wavelength, it has less speed, hence it's bended, it's deviated the most. And याद रखना the 7 colors is wave gear, but in exam you will not just write wave gear, you can write wave gear in a bracket and then you will have to write clearly violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red, everything clearly in words. सीधे wave gear लिखोगे, you will lose your marks. ठीक है. एंड ये भी याद रखना wave gear नीचे से स्टार्ट होता है, इसको अपोजिट कर दिया देन 0 मार्क्स. And here I have written the same thing, you can take a note of it, write it down in your notebooks, textbook में भी है ये बात लिखी हुई. Okay, so we are ending up our video here. I hope you do like my video. If you do like, so do like, subscribe, share my channel, also ring the bell hang button so you will get all the notifications of my channel. Till then, stay tuned, wait for the next video, keep learning. You have to score well in your 10th boards and you will definitely do that, but for that you need to put some efforts and hard work, of course concentration, focus, determination. With this I am ending up the video here. I really hope you like my video. Till then,